Baylor came from behind to beat BYU in Waco in the game that arguably turned the most heads in BU's favor. Now the Bears have to follow it up in their first of 6 brutal road tests this season. At least they sit in a better spot than they played in Provo the last time, 38 years ago. And they're doing it driven to prove that last year was not a fluke. Sports director Kurtis Quillin is live with the Bears from Provo, Utah, with a look ahead at the showdown. Hey, Kurt.
Hey, Matt, next fall, this will be a Big 12 conference showdown. For now, it's just an awesome late-night non-conference game for the Bears. A rematch of an entertaining showdown last year in Waco. Baylor has a new quarterback, a new running back, but the Bears and Cougars both have key pieces returning in a lot of important places. For BYU, the biggest one, Jaren Hall, back at quarterback for his junior season after throwing for 342 yards and a touchdown on the Bears last year at McLean Stadium. Although tonight he'll be without his top 2 receivers, Gunnar Romney and Puka Nacua, according to ESPN, both out with injuries. Although the Cougars are always a physical team, they've got a new running back this year with Tyler Algier, who Baylor contained fairly well last year, now suiting up for the Atlanta Falcons. There's a lot of similarities to what the Bears saw a year ago, but they say they're also driven to prove that there's similarities on the BU roster and leave Provo with their first win inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
From what they did last year to what we know they're going to do this year, we just take that in consideration when we practice, and we're making sure that we go and attack the ball like we know we can.
On film, they're very sound, they're very disciplined, they're where they need to be. And like I said, they're bruisers, they're physical. But like I said, we're embracing that because we're physical too, and we're ready to go in there and prove that, we're just as good as we were, if not better than we were last year.
This is a very late kick, so get your caffeine because I highly recommend you stay up for this game. 9:15 p.m. Central Time. For those of you here in Utah with us, that's 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Now, the Bears came out of the UAlbany game healthy, but keep in mind, this is Blake Shapen's first road start. His 2 starts last season, a home game against Texas Tech and the Big 12 championship game on a neutral field in Arlington. He will likely be the key for the Bears offense. And as far as Puka Nacua and Gunnar Romney missing the game for the Cougars, if you're wondering how big is that, last year in Waco, those 2 players combined for 72.8% of BYU's receiving yards. We will have full coverage of this game tonight at 10 and all day tomorrow on 6 News. For now, live with the Bears in Provo, Utah. Kurtis Quillin, 6 Sports.
All right, thanks, Kurt. No coffee, get some caffeine. Let's talk about a point that he was just emphasizing there. Dave Aranda talked all week about limiting quarterback Jaren Hall in this contest, and the Bears are definitely getting a huge break in defending the pass. BYU's top 2 receivers, Puka Nacua and Gunnar Romney, are listed as out for the contest. They accounted for 60% of the receiving yards from returning receivers from last year. Both of them considered NFL draft prospects. Expect the Cougs to go run heavy here, which isn't going to be easy against that Bears vaunted defensive front. All right.